Very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit interactive because I would really love to know what's on your mind, what's your take about what I'm about to say. Now, the truth is, since yesterday, there have been some, mixed reactions, both from the obedient camp, e.t.c, Bola, TINUBU supporters. Everybody's talking because, there's a bill considering, to move Nigeria back to a regional government. They are proposing a bill to move Nigeria back to a regional government. Now, a lot of people knew that there was something in connection to this change of national anthem, all those things. A lot of people started seeing that, okay, there is a plan on ground. It was not just, something that because of the speed at which that bill was passed and how it was signed into law, there were a lot of, inconsistencies, and Nigerians started saying, okay, let us just give ourselves a minute and see what happens next, because this thing cannot just be something that, just came in just like that. There are patterns they want to follow. There's an end result to it. And now, yesterday the whole information just busted out online, and although some of them are trying to debunk it, that there's nothing passed like that, trust me, if Nigerian government said no, believe automatically saying a yes. So yes, there was a bill that was passed. That was a bill that is proposing, moving Nigeria, and they said they are going to do it. In the bill, it is slated for October this year. Now, some obedience are happy about it, some are not. Some are reacting that there are more plans. TINUBU will not accept this unless there is, something fishy and all that. I'm going to be showing you mixed reactions and all that so that you will have your take. But before I do that, coming to the issue of the national anthem, our very own Aisha Yusufu yesterday sat down and refused to stand up to sing the new TINUBU's national anthem. That's what I call it. And then trust me, she's been trending heavily. Let me show you that video, and then when I come back, then we'll continue. Please watch.
Let me allude to something that happened yesterday. The change of national anthem. Nigeria will hate it. Some people say, okay, so what? Is that your priority? It's my priority. I agree with the National Assembly. If they make law, I got to obey that law. Who gave us the name Nigeria? Is it not Britain or somewhere? Have we changed our name? We are Nigerians. Our passport shows that.
You seen it, right? Oh God, to lie that one. Look, you have to stand on what you believe in. It doesn't matter whose ox is God's. It's important that you stand on what you believe in. We cannot be prioritizing frivolities. It's a shame that we have a National Assembly that quickly passed this. Quickly. And there were just a few people that stood up to say no to this. We had Labour Party senators, we had PDP senators that didn't see the sufferings of Nigerians, and they kept quiet and allowed this thing pass, and they agreed to it. That's why I told you, I said, a lot of people that come. Look, the umbrella Peter Obi really brought in a lot of deceptive people. They came with the clothing of a sheep, but they are wolves. And now they are displaying their wolfly nature. Because the truth is, It is very clear that these guys did not go there to stand for the people. They actually went there for their ambition, and they are afraid to speak up because they feel that their ambition is on the line. So they would rather the people suffer and die, and then for them to fulfill that their ambition, let their ambition keep going on. But they should also recall that the people are the ones that voted them into power, and the people have the capacity to also remove them. They should just better plan to rig, because that's the end for them. And I respect the fact that she refused to stand up for that, because of the fact that we are dealing with a lot of problems as Nigerians. There is insecurity. There is out of school children, 20 million plus. Education is a mess. Food inflation is everywhere. Inflation on its own is everywhere. Look at the dollar to naira or naira to dollar. Look at how terrible it is. And then poverty is ravaging everywhere. And the first thing that comes to your mind that you see as a president that you prioritize is changing the national anthem. In a country where people are literally dying to eat. And then you want Nigerians to go and learn it. Learn what? Why didn't you prioritize other things? There are so many things to prioritize. You have not prioritized the poverty in the land. To lift people out of poverty. We have 133 million Nigerians in multi-dimensional poverty. We have over 20 million out of school, and with the removal of subsidy from education, and also the fact that the whole grants or whatever they want to give, the loans, it's not working, and it's not feasible. More Nigerians will be out of school, and at the end of the day, you prioritize nothing. There's suddenly a proposed bill for regional government. Let me read everything, and then when I come back, we can wrap this up. Now, what you're seeing here is basically the bill, the proposed bill. You know, you can see it in the form that it is. These are some of the pages that would have to be removed and that really centered on what the topic of discussion, and had to be removed and be put online. You can see them. And then I'm going to be reading, for those that don't really understand what the whole regional government is, I'm going to be reading a tweet that quite explains it in a good light so that you can get to understand before we move further. Now, this is trending explained. Now, basically what they are saying here is regional government is trending because a bill has been proposed that will see Nigeria return 60s era of regional government. As the name implies, it's basically a government of a particular set of states sharing a common geographical location. We will have 6 regions: the North Central, the Northeast, the Northwest, South-South, Southeast, Southwest. Each will have its own government. This was what we had immediately after independence in 1960. The bill will also give TINUBU a 3rd and 4th term privilege. In this bill, the president's tenure will last for 12 years, 6 years for each term. And if the bill were to be signed this year, TINUBU will start his 12 years afresh on October 1st. Now, let us take some reaction to this. Niger Delta said, I am a political analyst. I smell these things from afar. It was barely 2 days I tweeted this. And no, it's not a regional government. TINUBU just want to change the constitution. Just watch. Trending Nigerian said, we should be careful. Regional government is good, but the modalities, how is it being done? Make we no go take overdose of Panadol or paracetamol because of headache. We should tread cautiously. Minority tribes are watching. Now, Nefertiti said, when you are done with your dreams of being a global threat under your new regional government system, you will wake up to 40% food inflation, band A customers without electricity, unemployment, and a passport in the bottom 10 rank. Good morning. Now, engage in reality. Now, distinguished said, TINUBU changed the national anthem. Nigerians, why? TINUBU proposed regional government. Nigerians, the man is smart. So what happened to Ore Sanya's report? Now, DJ Spoiled Kid said, TINUBU will divide Nigeria peacefully. Thank God for the news about regional government. Let everybody go home. Very nice. Little Crane said, if you think TINUBU will sign into law a proper regional government that will make him lose most of his powers, you are on a long thing. This is a proper distraction, not the new national anthem you guys were talking about. Now, these are mixed reactions from Nigerians, both from the obedient camp, both from the articulate camp, both from TINUBU's camp. Why some agree with it, some disagree with it. Let's get back to the video so that we can continue. Now, you've seen it, right? Yes. You can see the reactions of Nigerians, both the camp of the obedience, both the camp of e.t.c, both the camp of Bola Tinubu, everybody giving his honest 2 cents on the matter. The point is, for me, we've had a Senate, or let us say a National Assembly, that has been completely absent, completely silenced to the pains that Nigerians are facing, to the sufferings that Nigerians are facing. No bill on the issue of insecurity. No bill on how to, deal with the pains Nigerians are feeling. No bill on nothing. And then suddenly, there was a bill on the national anthem. And boom, in less than a month, it passed through and was signed into law. 2 days later, we are seeing this bill, proposed bill, on regional government. Now, for those that don't understand, this whole thing is a government. Regions, we have their own leaders. And I think it's divided into 6 regions, right? The North Central, South. There are 6 regions, I believe. But I can't actually name them one after another. So every region will have their own leader. Then the president will be there. And then, there will be the parliament and then all those stuffs. Going back to the Oyibo days of colonial masters and all that. The question I keep asking is, why the urgency in a house that they have never ever proposed anything that has to do with the sufferings of Nigerians, or passed any bill or proposed any bill? And then boom, national anthem came, and in 1 month they passed it, and now this one. What is the plan? What is the end plan? What is the objective for this? Because I know that we have a government that is really rooted in corruption. They never do anything when they go favor them. So what is the end plan? Waiting these people they try to gain at the end of the day. Because if we don't know, we don't need to celebrate. We will sit down and be celebrating mediocrity, and one day we will shout out, oh, so this is the plan at the end of the day. It's just like the devil. He gives you something, and trust me, what he's going to collect from you is going to be massive. So anybody that thinks that this thing is just to help the people, I don't see it that way. There's something fishy in this whole thing. And until I get to that point where I understand what is fishy, I will never, ever make any comment on this. But you have the right to drop your comment in the comment section. For those that really, you've seen it, you've seen the reaction of Nigerians too, please drop your own take about it, because we really love to hear your take. That is why I told you it's going to be an interactive video. Once you watch it, please drop a comment. We really love to hear what you have to say about this. And then please do best to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I bring informations as it is hot, as you can see. And then let's keep holding them responsible, and let's keep exposing their follies and see how it pans out. God bless you. I'll see you next time.